Hello everyone, I'm Marcella Barron from City and Financial. I'm delighted to be joined today by Nausicaa Delfas, the Chief Financial Ombudsman and Chief Executive of the Financial Ombudsman Service. Can I start by asking you, given the current cost of living crisis, has the Financial Ombudsman Service seen an increase in referrals from consumers who feel they have been treated badly?
At times of economic hardship, we often see an uptick in complaints. How big that uptick is will depend on how well firms deal with the complaints themselves. But looking back at the COVID-19 pandemic, we saw almost a 60% increase in complaints to the Financial Ombudsman Service. So this is something that we're looking at very carefully. The increase in the cost of living is affecting everyone, and so we're actively engaging with other members of the regulatory family and sharing information to prepare for and anticipate areas in which we may see problems occur, and ideally to prevent unfairness arising in the first place. We're particularly concerned about unaffordable lending and people becoming more vulnerable to fraud and scams. In terms of fraud and scams, during the pandemic, we saw the number of complaints from victims of scams nearly double. And we're already seeing an uptick in complaints about authorised push payment fraud relating to investment scams. And this is bucking the trend because other types of authorised push payment fraud complaints we're seeing declining. So this is an area that we're concerned about. In terms of lending and unaffordable lending, we haven't yet seen an increase in complaints in that area, but we are keeping a close eye on that. Credit cards remains the second most complained about area. So that is something that we're continuing to look at very carefully.